we're going to talk about 52nd Street. Actually, we're going to go a little bit before that. We're going to start with the Onyx Club, okay? We're talking about two places here, the Three Deuces and the Onyx Club. And the Onyx Club actually started over on like 133rd because it was a speakeasy. And everybody knows what a speakeasy is. It wasn't something we could advertise because it was illegal. During Prohibition, they were selling liquor. And that was illegal. But they did it because somebody had to do it. They did it. And they had entertainment and everything, but it had to be, you know, hidden. So they were way off on 133rd, you know. Yeah, trying to hide themselves. Prohibition was repealed like 1933. And after that, shoot, they can move into the light now. So they moved up on 52nd Street. And between 5th and 7th on 52nd Street, 5th Avenue, 7th Avenue, on 52nd Street, it became known as Swing Street, baby, because there was jazz there. And pretty much the cats that were playing gigs for other people in the early polite hours would come over to 52nd late night to jam and have some fun for themselves. And the real music lovers would show up there. And the Onyx Club had moved from 133rd over to 52nd. Now, there was another club called the Three Deuces. And the reason I'm doing these two clubs together is because they shared ownership. The same people who owned the Onyx at this time, the new Onyx, when it opened as a bebop club, and the Three Deuces, the same group of people. And they were running jazz in both rooms. And I mean everybody who was anybody. Miles Davis, Thelonious Monk, Dizzy Gillespie, Sarah Vaughan, Billie Holiday, you know, you name them, and they were in there. Fats Waller, Tatum, everybody that was swinging was in there. And of course, cats that were in Bass's band, cats that were in Ellington's band, they would come through there too. This was the hottest area for jazz. In the late 30s and 40s of the Mittens down in Harlem. So this was a happening thing. Now, these clubs tend to move around because as the club clientele got bigger and more robust, the club would move to a bigger location just down the block or across the street, but always on 52nd and always between 5th and 7th. So also great albums were recorded there. Three Deuces, as well as the Onyx Club, was the site of many pivotal recordings for small group aggregations late night, including people like Roy Eldridge. Yeah, Miles Davis. So let's remember that this was a very, very lively 3 blocks on 52nd that lasted for about 10, 15 years in the heyday of swing and bebop. So if you go there today, you're not going to find much in the way of jazz clubs. You're going to find banks and things like that, you know, and shops and whatnot. But back in the day, this was Swing Street, and the places that had the most swing and the most bop were the Three Deuces and the Onyx Club. And they were all under the same management and ownership, and they all featured the same entertainment on a rotational basis. All right, and now you know about those two legendary places in the history of New York jazz. Thank you very much.